In this video we're gonna compare the Evergoods CPL24 in Ecopak right here with a little patch that I really like, and then against the Aer City Pack Pro 2 in Ultra. I've been dailying both of them, this one for a little bit longer, but this one also, and I cannot choose between the two which one I prefer. I like both. As an EDC, in the upper side of the EDC, if you know what I mean. Those are 24 liter both, so it may be a little too much for most people, but if you need the space inside for versatility, here you are. Two of the best packs available in that volume. Let's find out which one is the best. And first of all, to answer this question, we will see the fit on both male and female. Then we will look at the main differences between these two packs. After this, what fits inside them, and if they feel 24 liter both, or if it's a little lie and one of them is less than 24 liter. Moreover, we will look at the pros and cons. What I mean is I have different categories, and we will see which one is good in this category and which one isn't. Then we'll talk a little bit about the specs, but they are very much comparable in size and weight. And finally, I will help you choose which one should you get. And this video works, of course, for the CPL24, any options, like this is Ecopak, but it works also for the other material, and the same for the Aer City Pack Pro 2 here in Ultra, but you have X-PAC and Cordura, of course. Let's go! So let's talk about the main differences. Well, first of all, you may know it or not, the Evergoods CPL24 is really good at side access. On the front, you have nothing here, but you have here a pocket like this, and you can easily do this on you, swing it around, and then access a very nice pocket, one of the best pocket side access I have ever used. I will remove this because, yeah, if you like it, then you cannot get it. Here is one of the best pockets like this. I really like it feels awesome. Like when you see it like this, you may like it, but when you use it, yeah, it's another thing. It's so well thought out. So this is for the front of the Evergoods, and you have this scratch where you can fit a patch. So maybe you don't like the look. This is the look of Ultra. It's special. I like it, but the more you use it, you have this patina here, Ultra 400X. You may like it or not, but we are not here for this right now. We are here about the front of this pack and then the front access. So here you don't have a zipper like this, you have a zipper horizontal. So this means when you swing the bag, the zipper is vertical, which is not the best in the world. I mean, it works, I use it every day, but I would have preferred another access like this. You have this little keylish here. You don't have it on this one in the front pocket. The interior is lime green on this Ultra version, and you have some little counter pulls right here. It's AquaGuard, but here also on the Ecopak it's AquaGuard. And then you have something else on the front here. You have a top loading pocket, so that's very good when you put the backpack on the floor, when you are seated in the train or the plane or so on. It's better to access it like this, whereas here you have to put it on the side like a briefcase, if you know what I mean. So it's a very different approach. I like both, but here it's more a briefcase. Think of it as a briefcase. You put it on the table on your desk, and then you have access to all your things here, so like this. Whereas here is more a standard backpack. You put it on the floor like this, and then you have access from the top. And it's the same music for the laptop and all the other compartments. So here you have a pocket like this with the standard air lining, and behind you have Ultra, of course. You have a very nice pocket like this with some little sleeves here with the new material from Aer. It's really good. They really improved the game in the build quality. And here you have a zippered pocket with a lime green interior. So that's for the front of both packs. Now let's check the main compartment. So on this one you can also put it on this side, but you can also access it from the top since it's a panel loader. So you can access it from the top like this, or if you just unzip it like this, well, you have the side access also. And here on this pocket you also have the counter coolers like this, which is very good. You have also the AquaGuard also here. It's not exactly the same, I think, and it's Coyote, the color on my bag. And then you have access to a side pocket like this, which is super nice here also. The mesh is different but very good on Evergoods. And you have a pocket like this on the top, so vertical pocket, and you have a sleeve here and some little pen holders, or you can put some stuff here. Also on the side, to notice is there is an aluminum bar here. I don't know if you will have trouble when taking the plane, but you have aluminum right here, so you can maybe remove it and defend yourself with this in case of emergency, I don't know. And here you have all the specs from this pack, so I can show you here. And you have the sleeve like I said, and that's about it for the main compartment. Let's switch over to the Aer backpack right here. So you can also access it, since it's also a panel loader, you can access it from either side. But if I open it like this, you see directly here you have a hammock with the top pocket that we will see right after. You don't have pens holder, you have a sleeve here, a little bit loose compared to the Evergoods, but still very good. Nothing on the sides. And on this panel here you have two pockets like this, vertical, so you have this one and then this one with the lime green interior. Now talking about the laptop compartment, well, here, like I said, briefcase mode, you have this laptop compartment like this. You have two pockets actually, so you can fit it here on the other side, and here you have a little red thing with a scratch to keep it in place. It's a very nice and safe place to put your laptop. The only little thing is that the opening is not so big, but you also have this kind of a problem with the Aer, so we'll see right now. And here you also have a zipper like this to access the back panel here that you can also remove. There is a plastic frame behind and you can remove it. So it's a very nice pocket and very well thought of pocket. I really like it. You really feel the build quality. And here you have the yoke pocket, and you can see the back of the yoke pocket right here, also like a kind of a hammock. That's for the Evergoods laptop carry. And then for the Aer, it's another time in the vertical way, you put it on the floor, and here you have some very smooth thing. It's really like 5 stars for your laptop. It's very smooth, it's incredible. You have some branding, ultra. And the little problem here also is that you have a false bottom. It's around here. So the false bottom, it works very well, but if you have a big laptop, then it may not fit. My girlfriend has a 15.6 Lenovo big laptop. Don't remember the name of the model, but it doesn't fit here, or it fits it's very difficult to fit it. Or you need to fit it here, but then it's not the actual place that was thought for the laptop. And here on the laptop compartment, you have also this space where you can put some stuff. And something new in the version 2 of the City Pack Pro is this little thing here that doesn't go all the way. So I like to put my field notes here. We will see it in the next part of the video. So really a well thought out pocket. I really like this sleeve here. Then we go to the top of the packs. Here we will talk about what they call the yoke pocket right here, and here you have the key. So not in the front like the Aer, but on the top, which is a little weird to me, I think. I prefer here, and I like to be here like on the CTB, I think, but yeah. Anyway, it's here. And then you have some space here. Yeah, the space is pretty good, it's pretty nice. I really like this pocket right here. And then on the Aer, it's like this, it's a hammock. I think it's maybe a little smaller than on the Evergoods, but it's still very nice. Then on the Aer that you don't have on the Evergoods is the water bottle pockets. You have two water bottle pockets on the Aer with a little drain hole right here. So that's something I don't really need a water bottle pocket for my EDC, but if you need it, you have two here, and that's more versatility on this pack. So obviously here you don't have anything, but I can also understand it because it's more like a briefcase, and then when you grab it like this, you don't want a water bottle here to put it on the desk, and here you want to have the full grab handle that is incredible also. Maybe not the most comfortable handle because it's quite thin, but it's really good to do this, and you have a nice distribution of the load when you you carry it like this, so it's very, very good. Finally, I think we'll talk about handles and the harness system. So handles, I just talked about them. They are very thin here. They are good, but not the most comfortable in the world. Here you have something, for example, to put an aero clip. Here you have nothing, and here you have this big handle right here. On the Aer, you have, on the new lineup, you have a top handle on the back like this. Before it was in the middle. It's good, but when you carry it, then it goes a little bit on the back like this, but it works perfectly well. And you have two here. I don't think two was the best choice, maybe one on one side, but then they wanted a symmetrical design, which is looking very good. On the harness system, well, on Evergoods, you have this signature harness that some people really love, some people don't like at all. With these contour things, you need to wear it very high on you, otherwise it doesn't work very well. And I get it. First, I was on this pack and I tried this one and was like, yeah, it's a little weird, I have some back digging with this, but then I got used to it and I put it exactly to my liking. And comfort-wise, I don't know, both are really, really good. This one is a little bit different. If you want this pack, to buy this pack, I think maybe you need to try it first, because it's not for everyone. Like, I mean, maybe it's for everyone, but not everyone knows how to wear this pack compared to this one, which is more standard and works very well. So here you have this thing on the back, a 3D mesh or something. It works well, but I'm not sure it's the best. I wore it, like it was very warm, like 30, 35 or something like this in degrees Celsius. And yeah, I don't think it's the most breathable back you can have. Maybe here a little better, but it's not also the best. You have the air channel here. It's not the best packs when we talk about breathability and not sweating, but anyway, when you have something on your back and it's very warm, you will sweat, so yeah. And then for the sternum strap, this one, it comes with the standard Duraflex buckle. I think it's Duraflex. I mean, it works. You cannot adjust it very well. It's not the best in the world. This one, you can adjust it, but then sometimes it gets out and you need to put it again, but you can totally remove it. This one also, you can remove it. And here I prefer, I think, it's a little magnet, like on the Black Ambers also, it's the same one, and you do like this and it opens, which is very nice. I really like this. And here you don't have the back jigging that you can have with Evergoods, because the padding goes all the way to the bottom, whereas here it doesn't go to the bottom. But I understand also why they did this, because they explained it. I think, if I'm saying it right, I think it's because here you have a lot of friction with your back and with your clothes, and then it happened on my peak design, I think. Then you have some wear on the padding, whereas here it's Ecopak, so it's very strong, so you won't have some wear. But then I think it's the main cause of the back digging on some people. It's, yeah, you need to think about it. Maybe it's good for you, maybe it's not. And I think that's about it for the main difference between these two packs. So what can you fit in both of these packs? So I packed this one, CPL24, with my typical load for EDC. Then I will transfer everything here and see if it fits better or not. So let's check what I have inside and let's transfer it maybe right now to the other one also. So first of all, if you have your pack, you swing it around on your shoulder, you want to access what's here. And what I have here, I have scarf, I think it's the word. I don't remember the word, but it's to put around your neck, right? Then I have a phone. Then I have this little thing for COVID, you know, you remember. And then here in this little pocket, I have some little stuff, nothing extra crazy. I have, what do I have inside here? I have some headphones, I have some coins, I have some battery, some little things. Nothing of importance in this pocket. So that's about it, and here you have still more space to put some stuff. I like to put my card to enter work, so I don't want to show it to you right now, but I put it here and then I access it quickly before entering work. Then on this one, I will transfer the load. So typically here, to transfer the load, I use the top pocket here. I use the zippered pocket that you have right here to do the same as on the other zippered pocket with all my little stuff. I put it here. Then this I put it right here, I think, and this also. And here I have my phone, and it enters perfectly in this pocket, so that's perfectly perfect. That's it for the front pocket here. Then my card to enter work, I put it typically here because there is a key leash here, and I also put something else like a shirt or something right here. That's my use for this pocket that we will not see here. On the top part here, I have some little stuff. For the lips, I don't put my card here because I think it's less easy to access than on the other pocket, but the key leash is here. And so typically I transfer it to the other top pocket from Aer here. So same thing, I put it here and fits perfectly. Then talking about the laptop, that's interesting. The laptop is on the back here, like I said, briefcase style, and I put my gaming laptop to show you something. So first of all, before the laptop, I have my field notes right here, and it fits perfectly inside. So and now I have my gaming laptop right here. I choose to show you my gaming laptop because it's a little bigger. It's a 15.6, but a little bigger than my laptop from work, and it's a little harder to enter. So for example, here I will remove it. It works, but then it hits a little bit here. I don't know if you saw it. If I try to put it like this, it doesn't work. The opening is too small, right? I need to do kind of like this, and then I need to push it here, okay, and now it enters, but it's difficult to enter, so it's not the best if you have a big laptop, 15.6. It's not the best in the world. This is a MSI 7 something. If someone is interested, I will put the dimension and the model in the comments. And now we do the same on the other one for the laptop. Vertical access, like I said. Will it fit easily my MSI laptop? Let's check it out. So I put it like this, and it fits quite easily, no problem at all. Perfect. So here you don't have any trouble, and it's easier. It shows something that it's easier to have a top loading pocket like this, even with a false bottom. It's easier to use and to put your laptop inside. Okay, because there is gravity also, I think. So when you enter it, then I put the field note in the pocket right here. Perfect. Then going to the main compartment. Sorry, close this. The main compartment, so you have two access. First of all, you can access it like this. I have some headphones here. I have here a water bottle from Owala, awesome water bottle. I have some clothing here, and I have my side access here, where I put a Peak Design packable tote, awesome little tote. I have a super small NIRPS umbrella, and then I have the top pocket here that I use less frequently, and I have a dongle, I have a mouse, and I have a charger USB Type-C, 100 watt for the laptop and everything else. And I think we did everything in this pack, so I will put it to the side. And let's finish the loading of the Aer backpack. So we have the main compartment here. I will put my clothing here on the bottom. Then I will put my Owala bottle, I will put it here. I can also put it outside, but then if I have space in the middle, I prefer to put it inside. I only put the water bottle in the outside if I need to put a lot of stuff on the inside. And then you will say, okay, your load is not so much for 24. I will say yes, but sometimes I do grocery shopping, I do some things, I have to go get something, and then I have space inside my backpack. If I have a 16-14 liter pack, then it will be hard and it will be more tight when I need some space. Here I have the versatility of having some space when I need it. Okay, then I have this. I will just put it like this. I have my little umbrella. I can put it inside or not. Then here I will put it in the pocket. And here typically I put it on the top. That's not so good because the weight you need to put it the most against your back. But anyway, it works. And then the dongle, I think I use it a little less, so I put it here. And this also can use it a little less, it depends. So I put it here, and that's about it for this pack. I can close it like this, and that's it. That's the City Pack Pro 2 loaded with the load of the Evergoods pack. And I think they are both comparable in the main compartment. It seems to me that they have kind of the same space. This one, I think we will see it in the spec part, is a little bit wider, but to me, yeah, it feels about the same. Maybe with this pocket you have a little more, but not so sure. To me, it's just a laptop pocket that is very different, and you can fit bigger laptops inside here than here, and it's easier to fit it inside. Otherwise, the rest is pretty comparable. So if you are in the search of a pack like this, you can definitely look at these two, and they are pretty comparable volume-wise. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. Pro for one, con for the other one, or I will say a spec and then I will say this one is better than this one. So first of all, the weight. So we will see it in the spec part, but I think it's important to put it here also. So first of all, this one is heavier than this one by about 300 grams, a little less, I think. And this is with this one spec'd in Ultra. Otherwise in X-PAC it's a little bit more heavy, and in Cordura even more heavy. And this one is spec'd in Ecopak. But you can also check on the website for the see different options and material. But right now in Ecopak versus Ultra, this one is heavier by about 300 grams, and you can feel it when it's empty. You can definitely feel the weight difference. So it's a win for this one on this category. Then we go to the side access, and you know, of course, which one will win in this category. Of course, it's the Evergoods. The side access, I was not a fan of side access, but when I tried this pack, and I think it's the same for all the other Evergoods pack. Another I want to buy is a CPL16 in waxed canvas. This is not the best for weight, but for look it's very good, and I think it will be the same, but this side access is awesome. I really like the fact that there is kind of a lip here, which is really nice. On some alpaca packs you don't have this lip, and I really like this. So perfect. This is a clear winner. This can work, but it's not vertical like this, so it's not a really real side access. So it's a tie for now. Now, a very important question is the comfort. Which one is the more comfortable one? Well, this one is definitely comfortable for everyone, I think. There is no question about it. And this one is very comfortable when you know maybe how to use it, and when you know how to adjust it, when you understood the vision they had with this harness system. If you don't understand it, or if your body is not made for this, then I can understand that some people don't like it and there is some back digging and so on. For comfort, from my perspective, I will give it a tie. I think both are really, really good, but for most people, I think the Aer wins. For build quality, this one is a tough one, because on the version 1 of this pack, I would have said this one for sure. I mean, here you have Ultra, which is very good, but the version 1 was a little bit less in the build quality than Evergoods. In the version 2, I think they're very, very close to it, and maybe it's also lighter because they don't overbuild it. I mean, maybe on some points, but not as overbuilt as Evergoods. So Evergoods is a little bit overbuilt, but I know that some people really like it, and I can understand it because I touched it, and yeah, I think build quality, it feels it has a little more edge than this one, than Aer, but Aer is really close, and I think it will get even better in the next iteration of their packs. So for the material, it's not really a category because yeah, I have it in Ecopak and Ultra, so it doesn't really count, but I think I love both materials. So this one, you know, 400X and Ultra in general, it has, when it ages, when you use the pocket, it's not for everyone. I know some people don't like the look, and it's not like general tastes in people. If you show them both packs, they will say this one looks better because it's thinner and you don't have some weird things going on. But if you speak to a nerd, maybe he will say the Ultra. I think to me they are both awesome. This color, of course, is maybe a little bit more original and a little bit more fancy. It's like gold. It has some really good reflex. I really love this pack. It's definitely part of my long-term collection. I will not sell it at all for anything, I think. And this one also, but this one is more standard. I mean, the color is nice, but it's Ultra Black Magic, and I have other packs in Ultra Black Magic. It's good, it's great, but yeah, it's maybe a little bit less fancy. But I really like both packs. So to me, it's a tie for the materials. I really like both of them. It was material and design a little bit. And so speaking about design, I think both are really good. The design is very also different. This one is more like flat and smoother looking and simple, like easier on the eye from the outside, and you have this patch when you can customize it a little bit, and here it's a little bit different with this pocket, but I think it works also really well. So also both packs awesome. It's my two best packs right now for EDC and the big EDC. Like I also have the City Pack 2, and I also have the Black Amber Citadel 20 that I will show you in another video, and this is more the EDC a little less, this is EDC a little more. I use also both packs for business travel and it works very well, like light business travel. And then two more categories, I will not do all categories, but two more categories I want to speak about is first of all the water bottles. So like I said, on an EDC I don't personally need water bottle holders, but here you have two, and it's more useful when I do business trip and I have my backpack full with my clothes in the inside, and here I really like to use the water bottle pockets because you have more space, of course. Here you don't have this, so I understand why they didn't put them, but then you need to put the water bottle in the inside and then you have less space for your gear inside. This one is definitely a win for this in terms of versatility water bottle, and using it as a business travel pack, this one is better in this category. And the final category to me is the strap situation. So you have this, I hate like a lot of people dangling straps. Here you have this strap holder, okay, and you have not so much straps. They are both fitted to my height, and I have this much more strap, which is not so much, so I could have put it like this, but it's okay for me, it works, okay? On the Evergoods, on the contrary, you have a lot more strap, and as you can see, I did my own strap keepers because I ate like the strap was going maybe here or something like that, and I think it's too much. So I wish Evergoods will do like they did on the Crude collab with their little things, and it's the same thing that is doing Black Amber with the strap keeper. It's really good, and you need to put Evergoods, you need to put it on all your packs because it's really annoying to have this much strap dangling around. So I understand it's for quick access and you release it and then you, but I mean, it's too much. You don't use that much strap. You personalize your length and then maybe you switch between two lengths of the strap, but not that much. So I did this. I will do a video if you are interested. It's very cheap way of doing strap keepers. Do it with Velcro, like a roll of Velcro this wide, and then I put some Velcro on it and I cut it and so on, and it works perfectly well. The only problem is here I put some black one. Maybe I will try to find some coyote one, but here it's black and it works perfectly well. Same for here, for the sternum strap also. Here you don't need, because you have a strap keeper, and here you don't have it, so you need to build it or you need to stay like this. So if you take into consideration the last two categories, this one wins, but I think the trade-off is good also. Just the straps I don't understand, but the rest for the water bottle I understand it. So I think, yeah, to me it's a tie in the pros and cons. It's really difficult to choose which one is the best. I think they are different and both are the best. Now let's have a quick look at the dimensions. First of all, I talked about the weight. This one is a little heavier than this one. So this one is about 1.45 kilograms, which is 3.2 pounds. And this one is about 1.17 kilograms, which is about 2.57 pounds. So a little less heavy, but it's mainly due to the Ultra material and maybe a little less overbuilt. Something I want also to show you and to make you hear is the material. If you don't know Ultra, this is the sound of Ultra. And if you don't know Ecopak, this is the sound of Ecopak. So different sounds, it's not standard material. This one is more crinkly maybe, a little bit. I don't know if it's a good term, but you understand it. Then talking about the dimensions, so they say it's 46 in height. We'll check it. It's sometimes very difficult to check it, but let's find out. So 46 in height, which is about the case, maybe a little more, a little less. It's about 46, depend if you take into account the handle or not, but it's kind of 46 in height. And here on the Evergoods, yeah, 46 is here, right? So maybe a little more on the Evergoods. And if we put them side by side, as you can see that they are the same height if you compare it here, but here it's a little lower on the Aer City Pack Pro 2. So the Evergoods is taller than the City Pack Pro 2. If you check the spec sheet, they say it's about the same, which is not the case here, huh? As you can see. Now talking about the width, they say 31.5 on the Air. Is it the case? Let's find out. 31.5, I don't know if you see it, but it's about right, okay? 31.5, which is about 12.5 inches. I don't remember if I said it, but it's about 18 inches in height. But as you can see, this one is higher than this one. And here for the width, here I said 31.5, and here for the width, let's find out if you do like this. It depends where you do it. Maybe 28, and they say 29.2, yeah, maybe 29.2, yeah, it's close to it. So a little less than the Air. For the depth, they say 18 centimeters on the Air and 17.8 on the Evergoods, and this depends how you pack it. So they say 18 is here. Yeah, to me it feels like it can go up to 18, and it seems a little bit 18. Whereas here, let's find out, but it depends if you do this or not, of course. 18, yeah, it can go up to 18 also. So I think this is pretty good. The only thing we can learn from this comparison is the height of the packs. The rest is pretty comparable, but the height, it depends how they measure it. The Air is smaller than the Evergoods in height, okay? And it's also lighter, of course. So here we are at the end of this dense comparison. Which one should you get? And it works also in any material, like I said, in the standard material, in the Ecopak, the waxed canvas, the Ultra, the X-PAC, or the Cordura, and so on. Maybe the Ultra in the future. It's a very difficult choice. I think the tip I can give you is, if you are a bag nerd like me and like a lot of people that are watching these videos, just buy both, because they are both awesome. Or maybe you can do something like you buy this one and then you buy the CPL16, you know, or you buy this one and you buy the City Pack 2 Ultra without the Pro, so you have kind of both worlds. Yeah, I think that's the best advice I can give, because they are both awesome packs. I think if I need to rate them, I will. This one I rated it at like 9, I think. But yeah, right now maybe it can go even up to 9.5. This one also is 9.5. The only downsides I think is the strap, the water bottle, and some little things, but nothing crazy. They are both awesome packs. The price is a little high maybe, but yeah, they're about the same in price also, I think. Maybe this one is a little cheaper, but it's Evergoods price. So difficult choice for you. Cannot give you a perfect answer. Just think that they are both awesome and make your decision or buy both. Sorry if I make you spend a lot of money, but bag nerds, that's how we work. Yeah, and that's about it. I will put the links down below if you are interested. And that's about it for me. Thank you for watching. If you like the content, don't forget to put a like and subscribe to this channel so we can grow the community together. And see you in the next one. Bye bye, ciao.